All right. Now I got a question for you, Lisa.
Yes.
What if you were to craft the message for poker to young women to draw them to the game? What would it be?
The message I would try to convey for young women would be that the knowledge and skill set that you need in poker is the same knowledge and skill set that you need in business, life, and gaming. It would apply.
I'm going to sleep already.
Are you? The other one is it's a way to meet men.
Now, wait a second. Tell me about that one.
Well, women seem to want to know how to meet men. And aside from going to bars, which I don't believe to be the best way to meet them socially or through a relative introduction, is that you need to be able to put yourself in a position where you're outnumbered 20 to 1. It's not going to be in golf because men play golf in foursomes. It's not in tennis because that's played in doubles. It's not going to be on a softball league. It's not going to be on soccer because men play together and women play together. But it's going to be in poker because the number of men that play poker versus the number of women that play poker has got to be 30 to 1. And I would think that they're good looking, they're young, they're smart, and they also have professions. And they obviously have cash to spend on you. So my suggestion would be that it is a great place to put yourself, whether you're a good player, an average player, a distractional player, a hobbyist. It is a way to interact socially with men in a very casual and very meaningful way.
So if a woman wanted to get into poker, if she hadn't been into it before, would it be an easy game to get into? How would she go about doing it?
A woman can get into poker one of several ways. She can put herself down straight away at a table at a very low limit game, maybe a 1-2, that means a one limit, $2 limit game, or a very small tournament buy-in, maybe $20, $30, $50, $100, and play with the knowledge that she does have. Her knowledge can come from either going to some sort of pump and boot camp. It could come from bringing...
Pump and boot camp?
Mm-hmm. Because if it's just, you're going to be a boot camp, you know, like a camp, a 2 or 3 day camp to learn how to play poker. Women are not necessarily known for wearing boots. Men are. So I call it the pump and boot camp of poker for women, and get lessons from pros on strategy, position, odds, what card you should be playing, what card you should not be playing, how to bet, when to bet. And in tournament poker versus live action poker, there is no such thing as calling. You raise, you bet, you fold, or you check. But you don't call. You have to have a better hand to call than you do to raise. Your hand must be stronger to call. Because if you just call a bet, it's not strong. It's just keeping you in the game. The objective is to be in the game. So either they're going to go to pump and boot camp, or...
No, wait a second, this pump thing.
Yeah.
I think a pump is, you know, you're pumping up a bag or you're pumping, what is this pump thing?
Well, women wear pumps. They wear shoes that have pumps on them. Whether they're 1 inch or they're stilettos. They're called pumps.
I got it.
So I would like to be able to create something that is more unique for women, and that's why I call it the pump and boot camp. The second thing that they could do if they did not have any knowledge of poker would be to read a book or two. That would be very elementary, and then graduating to a much more sophisticated style of play.
So
But you're going to be sitting with 9 men. I mean, you can't lose by sitting with 9 men. Most of them young, single, and good looking.
So now they say that women are just don't have the balls to be good poker players. You know, it's testosterone we're talking about here. This is crystallized aggression. This is just no place for a lady.
Well, let me tell you something. If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. So I might agree with you on that one. But I don't think that you necessarily have to have a testosterone level. You have to be able to distract your player, and women can do that by chatter. They can do that by being flirtatious. They can do it by being intuitive, and they can do it by having just great cards. If you've got aces, certainly they can be cracked by kings, but you're going to play those aces. You might also be playing your threes, because a small pair is just as good as a large pair. It just depends against who the pair are up against. Because if a guy has got a straight, but you've got a pair, I will tell you that the pair will usually crack the straight.
I was thinking, yeah. Yes, yes, yes.